They will obviously say a tsunami is on the way and the alert will go off, but then they will miscalculate how far this water will get. And even though it's not written down here, I just said it to someone in a response, and I'm going to tell you now that as I was working today on this prophecy, putting things in, the Lord told me that the water of the tsunami is going to reach all the way to the Nevada desert. That is what he said. It will reach the Nevada desert. And I know that Las Vegas, another huge epicenter of sin, immorality, human trafficking, they murder people and they take their bodies out in the desert for the coyotes to eat them. They fornicate, they gamble, they do all sorts of things. Yah said that the water is going to reach the Nevada desert. So you that are the geography aficionados, you are now hearing with understanding what Yah is saying. So he said they will know that they severely miscalculated once they actually see the wave coming in. And the thing that I saw is that thing that they usually put at the side of, I guess, a very tall building. They call it a C cam or a vantage cam something. It's the place where we get to see, as they're making a documentary, and they will say day after day, the clouds tell the story of San Francisco. And then they do a quick clip showing you many different days of clouds going by. They're getting that footage looking out across the bay from a vantage cam. That is a camera planted at the side of a building that is tall enough to see a panoramic view, a very wide view. And so God says that as they are pulling, please understand, okay? Not to get ahead of myself, but we're actually going to see the land go down. The land is not going to go down like break and then phew. No, this is going to be a slow creaking, lose your mind. This is the age of drones. This is the age of 1,000 children streaming, live stream on Twitch and Discord and getting pictures from everywhere through whatever it is that they use. We're going to see it go down. That is what God is saying. That's why he keeps saying my wonders, my wonders. None of us saw the ocean as it was described in Psalm 104. When he says that the sea was so obedient that the waters were covering the tops of the mountains. That's how it was. The earth was literally beneath the waters. And then he says, at the rebuke, the psalmist says that at the rebuke of God's mouth, the waters fled. At his thunders, they pulled back. And that means that the waters literally went whoosh and rolled back to the place that you see them now. And the Bible also tells us that the sea are held in place at God's command. Whenever you see water acting up, somebody told him it's okay. Go outside and play. Go and visit the children of disobedience. Go and spend time with them and see how they're doing inside their houses. The seas, the ocean is held in place by a word from God's mouth. And I can tell you what that word is. I spoke to the proud waves and I said, this far shall you come and no further. That's a Bible verse. Plug it into Siri and see what she tells you. I spoke to the proud waves and I said, this far shall ye come and no further. The minute you see them coming in, it's not the devil bringing them in. It's not a witch prophecy bringing them in. The owner of the water said, you may proceed. So vantage cam footage will be the first place that the people in charge, the seismologists, the scientists, the weather people, that is the first place they're going to see the wave afar off. They're going to be able to gauge it, and they're going to say, as Yah says, we messed up. Severe miscalculation. Once they see the wave coming in, they will know they messed up in their own terms. We messed up, you say. He says that's what we say. Well, this mess, you will not clean it up even for years to come. You will be messed up by your own miscalculations for not knowing the size of the water to come. This earthquake will be a great separator in America. Who can hear and heed the word of the Lord and who can't? That's what's being tested. Whoever mocks and scoffs when God is speaking, even when you are not in harm's way, Yah says you are marking yourself as one who would deny the power of his word, and there will be a charge to answer for that. So you hear divine prophecy in the earth today, and that's the time you choose to set up a channel and create a playlist discussing, as I prophesy, you take it like a toy to play with. I don't know what destiny awaits you, but I do not think it is rainbows and ponies. So you've been doing this, you've been doing this, you've been doing it. Now the earthquake comes, and God says this is going to greatly separate people in America.